Meaning. Yo. All right. So we in the building. Let's see. Pill was supposed to have 10 things for us. I don't know if we have it yet, but we'll see. Oh, there you go. I like this. I have questions. We have comments.
I like that.
We are back post Thanksgiving. We in the crib. You know what I mean? Shout out to my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Donnie. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Pill is in the motherfucking building.
Yeah. I'm here.
Yo, that nigga look like Biggie's little cousin, Smallies. Yo, what's up, Smallies?
Better take a whole nap in the cut.
Littles.
Nah, damn.
Nap time in this cut. You know what I mean?
What's that? What is on that hat?
Surrounded by, it's a kiwi.
That was cute.
Why do you have a kiwi? Why do you have a kiwi on your hat?
It's merch.
I can.
Oh yeah, you got to own kiwi merch?
No, Mike Even.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Mike Even, who has refused to come on this show multiple times in his career. That's just fine. Like, you know, nigga, that was 10 years ago, nigga. I paid money to go to this event. Didn't have no Fat Boy shirts. This is fucking. Yeah, Mikey. Shout out to you, bitch. So anyway,
got a kiwi hat.
I should have got a kiwi hat. You know, if I next time when I decide to eat some kiwis, we have the beautiful goddess, the queen herself, boss lady. You know what I'm saying? The autumn princess. Huh? Look at her.
You call me a princess? Oh my god.
The autumn princess. Look at her.
Princess.
You know what I mean?
The first time he hasn't called me a lesbian.
Yeah, responsible auntie in the building, huh?
Absolutely. Hey y'all.
Hey,
happy holidays.
She look like she'll give it up for some tax return money.
Hey, yo. Not at all.
Now, is there something wrong with you being called a lesbian?
It's a little weird since I'm not.
Oh.
Well, 2-3 shows in a row. Yeah, Kate, you look like a lesbian today.
Wait a minute. Yo, Pill, is there something wrong with me calling you gay? Are you accepting the fact that you sucked it?
No, I mean, we just don't have nothing in common. I'm a lesbian.
Lesbians unite.
I'm a lesbian.
So you don't have nothing in common with Kate. So that makes you gay.
She's not a lesbian. I am.
He took my lesbian from me.
Does that mean
all right. You absorbed her lesbian?
I'm a lesbian.
Oh, wait a minute. So you used to be gay, but you absorbed her lesbian, and she took your gay.
I never said that. I just said I'm a lesbian. I never said I was always a lesbian.
Always a lesbian.
I love vagina.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Congratulations, yo.
I think there's a little bit more. Never mind. Never mind. It's okay.
All right, yo.
And we move.
Facts. We're going to move right on to Turkey Day. So, all right, Bill, what happened on Turkey Day for you, sir? You said Chicken Day?
No. I tried to make a noise. It was a chicken, though.
Gobble, gobble.
There we go.
You was trying to gobble. You forgot to gobble. You was just like, bark. Oh, that's a chicken.
My bad.
Wrong sound effect.
Forgot to gobble.
Oh, shit. Yo, Thanksgiving is the safest time of year for chicken.
Super duper pause.
Super duper.
So, Pill, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was great. I was in the house.
Is it?
I drank. I sat in the house. I drank. I watched football.
No.
You ain't cook?
I did not.
They didn't run you to the store to get ice?
They did not.
What? They didn't say, yo, I forgot this at the market. Go down to the market and grab this?
No, it was a great day.
Man, I want to be a part of your family.
It was a great day, great time. Wasn't bad. Can't complain. I watched football.
Did somebody win that we wanted to win?
It was some good stuff going on, but I can't complain. I enjoyed my time with my football and family.
Gosh, what was the favorite dish?
So for the first time, right? So I'm not a stuffing fan. I'm not a stuffing fan at all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for the first time, I had cornbread stuffing. Fire! It was actually really good. And I'm not a turkey fan, but that was the only protein of choice. So I mixed the cornbread stuffing with the turkey, and that worked out.
So you historically don't like turkey?
I am not a turkey fanatic. I'm not. I think it's too dry.
I feel that.
I think it's too dry. So
I get it.
I normally do like fried chicken or something of that nature, but it was only turkey this year, which is what you're supposed to have Thanksgiving, I guess. But overall, it was a good situation.
Word. I just realized that Kate and I have similar colors on.
You know, that always happens.
Yo, why do we always
not happens.
Say nothing to each other and be dressed almost the same?
Almost the same, or it's like exact opposites. Like I'm wearing white, and then because it's funny, I thought about that because I was like, usually I've been wearing white, so I'm like, it's funny I'm wearing black today, and I was like, I wonder what he's gonna wear, and I completely forgot. So you just said something. Why the fuck are we matching? We be vibing.
So, Kate, you was out of town.
Yeah, I was in Maryland.
Word. Man, you was out of town. Mm-hmm. So, was it one blunt or two on the way down?
Okay. I remember that conversation.
We had a whole discussion last part about this.
For real. What did I do? I had one on the way down, and then I did a half of one on the way back. There was a lot of traffic on the way down.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so that was kind of annoying, but it's okay. So I rolled up right before I took off and whatnot. So it was pretty cool. Got my weed bag. Spent some time with some family.
Was it fun?
It was cool. It wasn't necessarily fun per se, but
He said it wasn't fun.
I enjoyed myself. You know.
Favorite dish?
To be honest, I agree with Bill. I had some stuffing, and I told you I had some plans for my stuffing, my leftovers. Mm-hmm. I was excited for the leftovers, but yeah, the stuffing was really good. The turkey was very moist this year. Good. We did have options, but we didn't have chicken though.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but yeah, the chicken was good. I don't know who made it. There was they had some green beans. I love some green beans. They put some corn in it. That was different. That was a little different, but it was still good. I love corn.
It. Yeah, I love it. That's that.
Mm-hmm. It was. They had a lot of desserts.
Word.
Yeah, somebody made these actually I think it was my aunt. These mini cheesecakes. She had strawberry. She had cherry, lemon, and blueberry. And since they were mini, I took two of them. I kind of mixed them together and whatnot. What else? They had different types of cakes. They had rum cake, some pineapple upside down cake. What else? I don't know. They went all out, but it wasn't a ton to bring home. So I only had one plate to go home. I was a little sad about it, but it was okay. It was still good.
Your family was having a rough time too, just like Cuzzo. So
I guess, yeah,
had enough to give nobody no place.
No, fact, I didn't want to take away from nobody's kids. So.
Yeah, right.
I was
right.
I'll just take my one little plate. Thanks all.
Yeah. Snatching from cancer patients. That's crazy. Niggas really throwing me under the bus this year.
No,
all right, so y'all didn't have the big cousin hangout. Normally that'd be the thing I look forward to the most. It's when I pull up on a family, the cousin's gonna be there, gonna take the walk, they gonna smoke weed, I'm gonna get my drink on, I smoke a couple cigars, we catch up because we ain't seen each other.
We didn't really have that, I guess, because I don't know, me and my cousins are different. The one cousin that was there, I hadn't seen him in forever. And I don't know, we just wasn't really clicking. He was just kind of chilling by the liquor and shit. But he wasn't really talking. I don't know, it was weird. But usually I do that with my uncle. My uncle's a big pothead and shit. Actually, there was a couple times years ago when we first was doing shit. The first time I smoked was with him. He picked me up from here and took me back to Maryland. Smoked in the car for the first time. Good times. But yeah, so we went to his house and he's a dad now. So he didn't have the walk, the walk. And he was with the kid the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but that was cool. We don't have really a lot of babies in the family. So it was nice. You know, I had a good time.
That's crazy. Same here. Like, my family don't have a lot of kids, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I guess all of us grew up and we either too scared to have kids or niggas just can't have nobody to have kids with. You know, because you ain't trying to be arguing or fighting or have a murder charge. So, like, Pill, what's up with you, man? Was it cousin Thanksgiving?
Sound like your family got to stop pulling up. That's what it sounded like to me. But
his family don't got that problem.
Yeah, fact.
Nah, we don't.
You can see Pill's 2 kids in.
Yeah. So no, I didn't have any none of my family came by. It was all her family. So I was just kind of in my own space, having a good time.
Got you. Well, I was at home for Thanksgiving. I got Chinese food for dinner, and it was bomb.
That's awesome.
And I got drunk on the couch, and I edited it. Some episodes of Campfire Tales, which the first one releases tomorrow. So if you're watching right now, make sure you tune in. 8 p.m. tomorrow, right here on the Patreon. Well, not here. We're on YouTube and Twitch and all that. But on our Patreon, patreon.com/VVC Life, the first episode of Campfire Tales drops. And like I was, finishing that, and I didn't really do nothing. I was watching Lioness, and I ain't even watched no Christmas movies or nothing. I was sitting there watching regular TV show.
You watch Christmas movies for Thanksgiving?
Hell yeah, that's that season. Like, this is the time when I get into Christmas mode and so do my little, holiday thing.
Supposed to watch the Thanksgiving special with Charlie Brown.
That sounds about right.
That's appropriate, but for whatever reason, I watched that on Christmas? Halloween.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like to
I'll be like out of
progressive.
I'm weird. Yeah, I'm weird and out of orders with stuff.
Yeah, okay. I love that.
I think what happened was I discovered that I forgot what network it was on, but there was one of those apps that we pay for has like all of the Charlie Browns. Really? So like when I around Halloween I discovered the Great Pumpkin, so I started watching that and I was like, wait a minute.
To be honest, that does make you don't like scary shit, so that makes sense for you. So you're just like a month behind, because I mean, if you did, like you'd be watching
horror stuff and
during 4th of July or some shit. Right. Yeah.
I don't watch horror
watching
stuff.
Friday the 13th.
You are a dick.
Your mama.
Oh my god. So yeah, like I was just kicking it in the house, and it was cool. I thought I was gonna feel some kind of way, but I didn't. I actually was really comfortable. I was like, what I mean? We was chilling. I took a nap at one point. I woke up and Cuzzo was in the living room. He was, celebrating with his uncle, and they was kicking it before they went out. And
didn't bring you a plate.
I see. I was not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. So I went out, grabbed some cigars and grabbed some Chinese food. Came home, and then like my brothers and my cousins and all of them, they all called to check up on me. Like I think because my parents went down for the family function. So when they pulled up and I wasn't there, and everybody started looking around like, "Yo, where Jay at?" So people just started calling me like, "Yo, what's going on? Why you not here?" And I'm just like, "Nah, bro, I'm chilling, bro. I'm broke. I need to save my little shillings." And I was like, I couldn't afford to be going up and down the highway, so I'm staying home. So like that was that, and had a good, time kicking it. And that's it. And then Friday, me and Fame went to go see Gladiators 2.
Oh, I heard this shit is so good.
It's good. It's okay.
It's okay. It's all right.
He's all right.
He's all right.
He's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Right. It's good. It's good. It's good for you. It's good for you.
It's good for you.
It's good for you. Perfect for you.
You will watch it.
You will watch it. You definitely will.
You told me you love me, but you lied.
Yeah, exactly.
You liar.
But what's weird is that me having so many days off, I woke up today thinking it was Sunday. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's Saturday. And then I'm like, I got a whole nother day. Oh. Yeah, like yo, I was weird. It's so weird to have so many. I'm just not used to having so much free time.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, bro, I've been off since like Wednesday. Like Wednesday, yeah, bro. I have been. I am so relaxed where I'm like, I'm ready to go back to work.
All right, now settle. I'm tired.
Oh, you work Friday?
Yeah.
Damn,
you bad. You don't check the group chat?
I did. I forgot. Yeah, I saw. I had to initiate the group chat. I woke up Friday and was like, oh shit, I ain't even tell niggas you know what I'm saying, happy turkey day or whatever. So I just fucking did that shit. So yeah, I was weird because normally I hear from a lot of the homies, but I ain't really hear from the homies that much. But I'm assuming that everybody's okay. I'm hoping y'all. Hey, I'm hoping if you're one of my loved ones, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, thanks, Pill. He's like, yeah, whatever, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, so yeah, I don't have to ask Donnie what he did for his holiday because
you know what he did.
I know what you did on Thanksgiving.
I know what you did on Thanksgiving.
I know what he did too.
Wait, that sounds weird, bro.
No, I just about to say he didn't bring you a plate home.
Yeah, y'all was arguing about it before the
why are you bringing off-camera antics onto camera?
He was trying to get baby mama's plate.
It's just the perfect. It's just the perfect recall. Plate. That's all.
That's crazy. Wow, Donnie does have a baby mama.
Does he?
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Man, say congratulations, my guy.
I ain't trying to don't put no kid on that.
He did not react at all.
No, he was like, nigga, fuck out of here.
You must say that often.
I must say that often. Put bad juju on that man's life. That's crazy.
I don't even play like that. I would never put kids on somebody. Like I'll mark you for death and spit on your grave and all that, but I would never ever put a kid on somebody. That's fucked up. Yeah, nigga.
I'll mark you for death, but I'll never.
Right.
Never put a target
on your head.
I put a target on your head. I wish death upon you. Like, you know,
that's crazy.
Never put a child.
I would never put a kid on.
That's too far.
Yeah, that's too far.
That's a little extreme, don't you think?
That's way extreme.
If I did, I apologize. From right here, I apologize.
It was a bad thought. I was in a dark place. I'm sorry.
I was having a moment. My bad. I'll never do it again. I apologize.
I'm a changed man.
Oh my God. All right. So as we creep into the end of the year, starts I don't know about y'all. I start thinking about the year in total. So I was on the phone and so I'm talking to somebody. Talking to this young lady. And she's like, I don't know how it came up, but she's like, yo, I don't have a picture of you. I don't know how the fuck it came. So I was like, nigga, you ain't asked for one. Like, she's like, well, you could have just sent me something. I said, how is it? This is 2 conversations now, because I have this quick question. Is niggas supposed to send unsolicited pictures? Not dick pics. I'm saying, like, am I just supposed to randomly send you pictures of me with an outfit on? Or I'm supposed to be like in the mirror and be like, here you go, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Hey, what's up?
I feel like maybe like when you first, it's not like one of those things like you gotta do it, but it's kind of like nice, like especially if you first start talking, or if I'm sending you a pic, it would be nice to get one back. You know what I mean?
Got you. Now, did you want me to send back a picture of you, or you want me to send a picture of myself?
Why would you send me a picture of me? That's creepy.
Because I'm wondering why the hell you want a picture of me. What the fuck you need a picture of me for, nigga? You see me.
Okay, nigga.
I'm sorry.
All right.
No, I wasn't trying to be mean. I'm just, that's just my thinking. I
mean, if you guys are talking on that level, I would assume that they're interested in you, and that's why they want a picture.
Let's hope so. I would hope that's the thing. Like,
maybe.
I'm still trying to figure that out personally. So I don't really,
just to kind of dress up your profile on her phone. You know, she sees your face whenever you text her or call.
Got you. Okay, I never thought about that. So when she said, because she kind of, put the tone on like, yeah, nigga, you could have sent me. And I'm like, all you had to do was ask. I sent you. So then I'm like trying to be all arrogant. Nigga, I got pictures. What you talking? Let me go ahead. Send you one. Let me send you. Hold up. Just.
You coming up short?
A little short.
Yeah,
yeah, he gonna picture me on the pod. And he's like, oh, but you standing next to somebody. All right, I got you.
That's me, bro. Don't worry.
Shit. So then it's like I do have one. It's with me sitting down with the mic in front of me, and I'm like, You know what I mean? I like talking. She's like, nigga, that's like you sitting down talking. And I was like, that's 400 pictures in. Like, this is like, and then, so mind you, you know how these new phones are. The further you go back in the pictures, you're technically just going back through time. Mm-hmm. And I'm like going back through the entire year. And I'm like, bro, we had such a fucking busy ass year. Like, even like developing the studio, because I've been taking periodic photos of the studio as I've added stuff to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at the studio development. I'm looking at all of the interviews we had this year, all of the traveling, you know what I'm saying, the parties, the events, and I'm like getting exhausted going through here. Number one, because I can't find a picture of myself that's decent. And then the other part is just seeing progress, which is seeing. So then I'm sitting there like, damn. And I'm like, I'm really going back. And I've forgotten so much stuff because the year has been so busy. So like, that was definitely something I wanted to bring to the show. Like, you know, as you guys start to sit back and we come into the end of the year, like, were there any highlight moments or anything in particular that y'all might have been excited about? That's something that you had wanted to do and you got done this year that you were super happy about? Pill?
I guess one of my highlights was my daughter this year. Nope, that was last year.
I guess it still counts.
It's a continuation of happiness.
Yeah, you know, she's a year this year.
April of last year, so she's a year. She'll be 2 years in April. So that wasn't this year. Wow, that's deep. Because I can't think of anything off the top of my head. The only first thing I thought about was my daughter. So I'm going to stick with that. My daughter growing, my daughter watching her growth and development, seeing as though I wasn't able to fully see my son's growth and development, but being able
like this nigga 19 or something like yo, that boy's still young, boy.
Nah, it's a difference. Being able to see, crawling and first steps and, first words.
So we can twist it to, not necessarily your daughter, but you being like, more of a dad figure,
Yeah, active. More active dad this year. Yeah.
Absolutely. Proud of you.
Gotcha.
I'm trying.
And how much traveling? I know you did a bunch of traveling this year. You ain't do nothing different on the travel tip?
I didn't really do no huge traveling this year.
Nigga, you just left town randomly for your birthday.
I went to Cancun. That was all right.
I've never been to Cancun.
I've never been to Cancun. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
and
nice.
He just did it on a whim on some last minute shit.
Some casuals.
Right.
I want to be like you when I grow up.
Yeah, nigga, we just, we stepped on out, went on Cancun real quick.
Work for Southwest and you can just hop on a jet.
If y'all start paying more, I'll be there.
I can't control
exactly.
none of that. So.
Exactly.
But yeah, I went to Cancun, I went to Orlando, I went to Atlanta,
don't sound so excited.
Yeah, right.
I went to Cancun, I went to
Orlando, what do you want me to do?
I'm
a jet setter.
I'm sorry, I did go on a cruise this year.
Wait a minute. So in addition to the 5 places you've traveled to, you also squeezed in a
cool for school.
Yeah, man.
I forgot my highlight vacation. I went on a cruise. That was great. I actually enjoy going on cruises. We had this conversation already though.
Off air, sir.
No. We had this conversation on air about my favorite type of vacation.
Oh yeah. That was the 24-hour drink.
That is true.
That was the 24.
It wasn't
it wasn't official. It wasn't regular pod.
It wasn't official Aries Lounge yet.
It wasn't an official Aries Lounge. Thank you for determining that for us. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else you want to squeeze out of your brain, sir? As we sit back? That's why I said, like, it was surprising to me as I'm going through my phone. There's so much stuff that I hadn't remembered.
Maybe I need to go through my phone then, because no, that's all I got right now.
Yeah, because I generally only take pictures for like 3 things. Like if I'm out of town, or if I'm doing something special, which doesn't happen a lot.
I don't take pictures.
The other thing is jobs. So like if I'm on jobs, I'll take before, middle, and after pictures. Because I normally have to send it to the boss at the end of the day. All right, what's your progress? Show me what you did. And then the last thing is like everything. I was like, normally if I'm doing something on a pod or something related to VVC, I'll take pictures. So it was just a lot of photos. And I was like, wow, a lot of work accomplished. But I want to go last. Kate, what about you? Highlight of 2024 for you?
Highlight for sure. Like, I know a year ago, like I was preparing for like, my promotion or whatever. So I finally like, got that shit. It was a lot of work this year. I really didn't get much of vacation. Like I'm trying to map that shit out now still because I have so much PTO, but I didn't get a chance to use it because I've been working so damn hard,
Word.
Me being creative and stuff. Like actually recently I take a lot of pictures, but I don't. Like the crazy thing is like I'll take pictures off a whim, but if I'm actually dressed up going somewhere, I completely forget.
I never do that.
Yeah.
I was telling that to the shorty I was talking to. I like, yo, I ain't took pictures.
I'd
like
be so in the moment,
Yeah.
Like I don't think about it. Like if anything, I'll take pictures of other things, but not necessarily. I'm not really fully focused on self. You know? Like I'll be cute, but I just forget to capture it. But I was also pretty creative this year. Like I really got into Legos, so like going back through the pictures of that, I still got Legos I want to put up. I did some paintings. Those are really nice. I'm getting a lot. My art is like developing, and it's really nice to see. Like going through like somebody asked to see my paintings and just going through them. That was really nice. So so that's my highlight: being creative and being that bitch all day every day.
Being that bitch all day every day. Yeah. Yo, I for me, it was I got to really do some. I think I don't know if it was this year or late last year, but I think it was mostly this year. I think I said this a couple of pods ago that I really was going to take a break from doing Aries Lounge, and which was kind of weird because I really spent a lot of money and time putting this space together. So for me to I think we did. I don't know if Pill even would remember this. Like we did maybe 20 episodes in here. And then I was taking a break, and then people started reaching out to me to do interviews. So King Midas was somebody I've been chasing down for damn near 10 years. Squirrel Wide was somebody I had been chasing down for damn near 10 years. He fell in the lap. Desi Alexander, he's somebody I've been chasing for 6-7 years. So I really feel special about being able to lock down some of the people that I looked up to, people that I really wanted to interview
this year.
Who?
You had Tim Trees this year.
Yeah, he came through and kicked it. But I had interviewed Tim Trees years ago. Oh. I was just talking about new people that I didn't get a chance to really sit down with. Gotcha. So Love Nova was special. Baltimore Bella, she's somebody newer that I kind of had on my new list. I got T Savage. I just got T Savage's number a couple days ago. So I'm gonna have to reach out to her. Hopefully I might be able to book her before the end of the year. Yeah, so it was just a lot of activity on the Aries Lounge side that I didn't have to kill myself for, if that makes sense, because there used to be a lot of trying to chase people down and this, it just wasn't that way this year. It was more I'm focusing on other business with the company, and then it just kind of came in how it went. Even expanding the team. When we started 2024, it was me, Mastermind, and barely had Black Nerd Podcast. Now it seems like Black Nerd Podcast is running full steam, no problem. The team is really strong over there. You know what I mean? I like this new Aries Lounge. We lost the real reviews, but we had that jumping pretty much all year. You know what I mean? That just recently slowed down. And then Mastermind Show has really blossomed into this thing, really, really unique entity. So I'm that, in addition to traveling, in addition to work, and so many great things have happened. I mean, even down to things that I've been wanting for a long time. I finally got some paintings for my bedroom. Really not paintings, actually it's just some beautiful nude photography for the bedroom, really fire. And then some other things that I just been wanting to do for a long time. I finally got another desktop. We finally got the 24 hours back on. That's something. That 24 hour shit is something I've been thinking about for a while. You know what I mean? And being able to execute it, I'm super proud of that. So yeah, it was just a lot going through my phone, and it kind of made me a little emotional. Oh shit, I could set stuff into play, and then it actually starts
to happen.
Yeah, but that's crazy because I had that a few years ago where it was like I had a list of stuff and I walked away from it and didn't look at it, and then like a year or two later I looked at it. I was like, damn, I did everything on this list except for this. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, yeah, respect. So
it's awesome.
I have to really sit back now and go, damn, what's next on the list that makes sense? You know what I mean? And I kind of want to make it bigger. You know what I mean? Like really spending. Like I know next year, 2 of my main goals is to be more in the streets and like hands-on, getting more Patreon members. Like literally going in the streets, interviewing niggas, and asking people to sign up. Like, yo, will you sign? Will you support? You know what I mean? Because I really feel like there's an audience out there for us. We just need to go get that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And instead of me trying to sit back and be passive about it, and I'll post something and somebody gonna see it. I've been doing that for years. That shit ain't work. So I was like, every person that I seen really come up in the streets, they really be out at all the poetry spots. You out at all of the events, and you meeting people, and you shaking. You know what I'm saying?
We
you
met
shaking
on the street.
We surely did, right? So I mean, it's the same shit. Like, so I like we really got to start getting back to that. Like, and I want to spend a solid year audience building. Like that's all I want to. I mean, maintaining what we have, obviously, but I really am about audience building next year. Like I want our numbers to go up. It's like nobody can say nothing about what we do. They already the content is fire. It looks good. It sounds good. You know, there's great conversations, meaningful conversations. But it's like, yo, you know, and I'm not saying that I don't appreciate the audience that we have, but I keep seeing like we need to grow. So it's like I really kind of determine on that. And then really marketing. So like me physically getting in the streets, but then also the marketing side. And then when you talk about personal development, I don't know. I'm still working on that, but that's something I want to have. And that'll be a discussion I'll probably have after New Year's. Is like, what are my goals? You know, what do I want to do? I would love to do what do they call that motherfucker? It's a yeah. It's a dream. It's a dream board. Yeah.
A something board.
Yep.
I was thinking about
vision
that
board.
Too. Vision board.
Yeah. For the last couple of years, I've done a vision board party. And I was like, yo, I gotta redo. We gotta do another one this year.
You know,
come funny? January. Go ahead.
I love synchronicities because I was thinking about that shit too, like doing like a vision board and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, hell yeah, do that shit. I don't know what the fuck that is, but
let me tell you what's even more gangster is that I got one on my phone.
I love gangster. I'm a little gangster.
See,
look at you.
So I have the most important things on that vision one. I got them here. So, so I definitely want to do another one to remove the stuff that I already accomplished.
Right.
And then input new stuff. You know what I mean? So that way I can readjust my focus. So, that was my Thanksgiving that ran into weird other stuff. All right.
I love weird.
Facts. All right, let's go into I totally forgot to play the intro. Yo, play that intro for me, big dog.
Halfway through the pod.
You scroll over to the word brand. Down a little bit more. There you go. And then scroll down within there. There you go. You had to go a little fast because there's a lot of stuff in there. All right. And then there it is, that last one. So yeah, make sure if you haven't done so, we have our playlist that I update every weekend. It's called In the Lounge Playlist. It's a combination of R&B and hip hop records that aren't like, they're not the hypest, but they like, you know, they lounge joints, little vibey lounge records. I even have a little bit of Jamaican music, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So yeah, just vibes.
The vibes.
Lots of vibes. So also make sure if you haven't done so, sign up on our Patreon. And lastly, forgot what that third thing was, but it's on the intro. Click on it, pause it, scan the QR code, and then rock with us.
Does Patreon have an app?
Yeah.
Patreon does have an app, sir. It does
have an app.
Cool. Now I can download the Patreon app.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. I shoot all the stuff that we done uploaded on there.
It's easy. It makes things easier to watch on stuff too.
Correct.
Yeah, true.
I was doing it a whole other way, and it was just like
you would go to your web browser and then you logged in from the web browser.
It's got to be an app. But thank you for that. I appreciate it.
The app is great because you can access the chat room in the Patreon too from the app. So like, yeah,
there's a community.
Yeah, for sure.
Do that shit now. You should too.
If you're watching, you need to sign up on Patreon. That way you can get at us directly. I know I said it last year and I kind of did some classes and I kind of stopped, but I definitely want to keep some consistent classes going on the Patreon. So for like people that signed up, y'all could come and be a part of it. At Lakeside, y'all could learn. What was you saying?
I have the Patreon app. Didn't know.
So I'm moving right along while he's having a moment of self-discovery.
I had no idea.
Camera on me, sir. Thank you. All right, what makes a man feminine or a woman masculine?
Holy shit.
I was watching a Instagram video. For whatever reason, my little download app ain't been working. So, but the main crux of it was they were having a discussion about, masculinity versus femininity and like how people can't tell the difference. Like they can't tell if a man's being feminine because they'll say, all right, a man is feminine if he cooking. And you'd be like, that's not a sign of femininity versus masculinity. So I wanted to bring it to the panel, like bring it to the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all experts in y'all fields. Y'all are very, very experienced in relationships. Pell shaking his head no. I don't know why he would shake his head no. You've been great at getting women to sleep with you, obviously without condoms. So like I would say you've acquired a certain skill set. You've got a beard. I would assume that's a part of being a man.
Just put your chin in it.
Just put your chin.
I know that's right.
Put your chin in it.
So we're gonna take opposites. So like as guys, we'll say what we think is feminine, and then you can tell us what you think is masculine. Yeah, this is
I'll try my best because I feel like I kind of have low-key a different opinion in general.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that.
I love that. I definitely love that. Pill, wake the fuck up, bro.
I'm awake.
Mustard! Get your ass up, nigga.
I'm here.
I think all right. So my ideal, because it seemed like y'all don't have any answers yet. So I just want to give you.
I'm interested.
I would say a determining factor of femininity is softness. I would also say wisdom. I feel like a lot of women have a very, very avant-garde, you know what I'm saying, set of wisdom like that just comes innately with them. And I hate to say this, but manipulative, not in a bad way, but women have a great skill of, like if you're dealing with kids, guys are very direct with kids. Mm-hmm. Women are very like, he could be acting up. Here, baby, like, she'll know your favorite ice cream. If you sit down, we get some ice cream. A guy come around, stop, or you hurt. Mm-hmm. I will issue pain. You know what I mean? Like women are very skillful at, connecting, establishing rapport, so like emotional,
being compassionate and considerate.
Right,
exactly. If you ran into a manipulative male, you would say that is feminine.
Yes.
Okay.
And see, this is where I feel like I kind of like, Hey. I feel like, in a way, like I would want that in a guy. Like I feel like there should be a sense of,
you like being manipulated.
No, that's not what the fuck I'm saying.
You think there should be a balance in
absolute in relationships. There should be a balance in femininity and masculinity. I feel like there's some in me and there should be some in my guy. You know what I mean? I want my guy to be compassionate and considerate. You know what I mean? Like, not necessarily to everybody, but to me, in a way.
I agree.
I feel like, women kind of have like a feminine is women being more emotional. You even said wisdom. I want my man to be wise. I want to learn from him, All
right, so let me say it like this. I would say that you don't want your man to be surface level emotional. Or
I want my man to be able to be vulnerable with me.
You want him to be able to tap into the emotion when it's necessary, but right. He does not need to be in touch with that.
But I need to be the same way. I need to tap into my emotional side when necessary. I need to be direct when necessary. Directness is a form of masculinity as well. I think that's why a lot of people kind of consider me a little masculine, because I'm very direct. But at the same time, I can be like, when I know how to tap into emotional, like, okay, they're being a little vulnerable with me.
I feel like
maybe I need to not be as direct.
I feel like
I need to be a little bit more compassionate.
I feel like being direct is not a masculine or feminine thing. I feel like that's a cultural thing. Meaning that depending upon what world you come from, like if I'm in the country, country niggas is direct.
Right.
They don't do the talk around. I feel like that shit is developed. The people that are indirect come from environments that are kind of corporatized, like or just come from an environment where all of that, where people are sensitive, and if you were direct, they feel some kind of way. But like I come from a family where everybody's direct. My mom, my dad, everybody, the cousins, aunts, they come right at you. They say how it is, and
so
but you also said like a softness though.
But it ain't soft because it should be raw. It be hurting.
So I think
so they can be direct and soft at the same.
Women can be, yeah. You can be direct and because soft, all right. Direct is telling you how it is, but they can tell you how it is without being like. My mom could be like, "Baby, I don't like that outfit." She's not gonna say, "Nigga, you ugly as fuck. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? You dressed like a goddamn fool." Or she'll come to me.
I don't want my guy to be like that either. I want him to tell me in a nicer way.
But I would say it like this. I was from the perspective that I'm coming from. I feel like the best men are, we come from man space and then we move for the one we love versus being this, emotional person all the time, bro. So I just feel like that's just not good.
Just like you said, that's the perspective that you're coming from.
Of course.
I feel like this conversation is based on how you were raised and how you grew up or how you were brought up or the environment that you come from. So you can't, I don't think you can say what defines masculinity or femininity, because I could say cheetah socks on a male is feminine, but
that's a physical thing. I stay away from physical elements because just because somebody wearing cheetah socks don't mean they not a masculine man. That just means they just got a different sense of style.
Sure. They just
even if a nigga come in the room with some stockings on, might think that's some wild shit, but then depending upon the environment that you in, that's a normality. If he's on stage and he's doing ballet or he's doing this and that, like, he's still a masculine. He probably could whoop your motherfucking ass as strong as that nigga is. But go ahead.
I am, and see, like, and I was just sitting there thinking, like, what defines, I mean, because you were giving examples and I was like, I need my woman to be, have a sense of organization. Because I don't have it. So the things I don't have, I'm looking for my partner to have, to balance me out, to balance each other out.
But that's the core of masculinity. That's core masculinity. You're a hunter gatherer. She's, essentially, and I'm not trying to say that one person, I'm not trying to say that you can't be organized and that she can't hunt. What I'm saying is that the normal way things normally get is that women enjoy making a house a home, which means organizing and finding a home for everything having its place, her just setting structure within the house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You are the enforcer. You come in to enforce. She sets the rules, you enforce the rules. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean that you don't set no rules, and that doesn't mean she can't enforce them. But there are just certain things that naturally come about. Most of the time, if you think I'm a dude, now I'm not a type A alpha, but I'm a masculine dude. Most of the time, I don't give a fuck what we paint this motherfucker. Like, yo, what you want to paint it, babe? Cool. Yo, I don't care. Like, we going out to dinner. I really don't give a fuck where we go eat. Yo, shorty, what you want to eat? Yo, you want to eat? All right, cool. Let's go. I'm going to drive us there. I'm going to pay for it. We going to have good. If there is a moment where I want some steak, then I'm going to be like, yo, look, babe, I'm going to get some steak. Get in the car. Let's go. You know what I mean? We'll find something for you, whatever. But most of the time, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? And I feel like some guys would disagree, because some guys feel like a man should set the standard and determine everything at all times. So, like, wherever we go, it should be determined by a man. You know, how you live, where you live, and all that. Which is cool.
Some women feel like that too. A lot of women feel like, or go into life saying, I need to be led, and I don't need to follow.
The problem is that I feel like, yeah, there is a hierarchy to everything, but I feel like the problem with that is if a woman is led too much and does not have any level of discernment for herself, she'll always end up in a position of being unhappy. Because if she's always going along with everything, you know, you don't know what type of eggs you like. You know what I mean? You know, i.e. Runaway Bride. Y'all should watch that movie. Or like you'll end up living somewhere and you're not happy and the colors is kind of dreary. Now, if her whole life is just about making this nigga happy, so when he's happy, she's happy, that's different. But like everybody has a certain level of individuality. So like a woman is gonna want to have some, like if you get married to this woman, she's gotta have something that's hers. She's gotta have some level of anything.
Because the things that I like, you don't mean
you may not like, right? And so, Kate, do you agree, or do you feel like we just talking a bunch of bullshit?
No. I mean, I guess to a certain extent, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like with me, like, I'm not really submissive or anything like that. Like, you know, I guess I'm very strong, like, especially a strong individual. Like, I don't see me, I don't know. This is probably why I'm single.
I mean, you're strong, you're an independent woman, right?
Yeah. So, like,
you could be submissive to the right person.
You are. I hear her saying this stuff, but I mean, I don't see you as that at all. Like, you've never been. You've always had your own opinion, and you've always had you wanting to do certain things. But for the most part, when you come around us, you just be chilling. Like, yo, whatever we want to do, you kind of go along with it unless it's something strong about it. Like, even when we hang out, I'd be like, yo, what you want to eat? You be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you be like chilling, like, yo, what you want to do? And I'd be like, I don't know what you want to do.
Facts. I'm very go with the flow, you know, especially with friends. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like it's a little different, like in a relationship.
Oh, damn. So when you start sleeping with a nigga, he can't do shit, huh?
No,
shut your ass up, nigga. And when I tell you to eat that steak, chew it 3 times, then swallow. No, I'm sorry about that.
Hope nobody tuned in at the swallow part.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Yo. I'm sorry.
No. You're good.
Bad jokes.
It's cool. Bad jokes. I lost my train of thought.
So, all right. You meet a guy. Y'all really enjoying being around each other. When you say you kind of be a strong personality or you more masculine, how do you feel like it shows itself?
I feel like usually like when we're talking and shit, right? Mm-hmm. So I feel like if they're coming off like a little more passive, mm-hmm. like that's when I start getting more direct. So I'm like, all right, what you want to do? Like, let's do something. Like, okay, let's go here. You know, actually, I was talking to this guy earlier. We were supposed to go skating, I think, yesterday. So he was just like, so we looked some shit up, and he was like, you tell me what to do. So I looked up everything. And I don't know. Long story short, it didn't happen. So I'm like, yo, let's do something else. And he's not even giving me any options. He's not giving me another day. So I'm like,
because all right, from my perspective, you keep choosing guys you're choosing guys are not choosing you. So like if a guy really likes you, he takes the lead. Like if a nigga fuck with you, that's what they do. Like when I want somebody, I'm calling them, I'm reaching out, I'm setting plans. I'm, I want to, because I'm trying to impress that person, or I'm trying to show them I'm the right guy for them. Now, if you meet somebody, I'm not saying you can't be excited and meet somebody, but you have to put them, like when you do too much, like planning and doing that stuff, niggas have a tendency to lay back and they'll take advantage of a situation. And it puts them in a mode where they start thinking, well, I ain't got to worry about nothing. She got it all. So they end up kind of just, it's kind of like a real masculine nigga, he's not going to allow that shit to happen. He's going to be like, yo, he might be like, oh, you want to go skating? Cool. I'll find a skating place. I'm going to pay for it. Or all right, I got the rest of it. You told me what you want to do. I'll handle it.
Well, he suggested the skating.
Yeah. So at that point, you should have just laid back and said, all right, well, figure it out. Let me know. Like, you know what I mean? You let him do the planning. Let him do that shit. Because if you start taking the lead and start doing everything, that's how niggas become. Again, they start using you, because they'll be like, oh shit, you want to do everything? Cool.
Again, it just depends on how you raised, how you were brought up into a situation.
True. Yeah. That's
true.
Because
if you're not raised to understand what your role is in a relationship as a man, then you won't know. Like, you know what I mean? If you're, no shade, but if you're raised by women that can't teach a man how to, court a woman, then that man will never know how to do it. He'll never have that side, to be able to do that.
And I feel like I've seen examples of, it'd be like niggas that be kind of like pretty boys and they be raised by girls. And they'll walk into every relationship with the mentality that a woman, oh, you supposed to pay for me.
Yeah,
you gonna treat me? Because they pretty and they get a lot of female attention, and the girls be so excited to be with them. They get used to being treated like a chick. They get used to the girls calling them, chasing them, putting money in their pocket, doing all that. And they comfortable with letting the girls do everything. So and they pick on who they want to fuck. Yep. And then that's how the stables really come around. Because when you got 4, 5, 6 different girls, and then constantly new girls coming along, talking to you, and you doing the slightest of work. Yep. Hey, how you doing? You smile, you be funny, you be cool. They start coming to you, and then you just setting them up and knocking them down. Like, and it just makes that lifestyle so easy to operate. But when you not that type of nigga,
you gotta work for it.
You really gotta work for it. And then like it almost becomes, but also I'm raised by a man that has always like my dad has always taken care of my mom. Period. Like everything that needs to happen, he's gonna make sure it's done. Like if she don't feel like cooking, he gonna cook. If she don't feel like doing nothing, because she don't never feel like doing nothing, he do everything. You know what I'm saying? So like me growing up with that, I kind of brought that energy into dating. Like my biggest problem was I was young, dating like I was married. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that there was a different way to operate. I did not know that I shouldn't give that much attention, or I shouldn't spend that much time, that I need to be distant and not available. I would be thinking, shit, all right, well, I like you, so now I'm calling you every day. I'm pulling up. You hungry? I'm gonna make you food. You say you need some clothes. Let me go get the bread. Like, that's just the way I was raised. I had to learn how to, like, my biggest thing is I had to learn how to tone it down versus tone up. But like, anyway, back to the original point. The reason why I'm saying, and I tell my cousins this, when you meet niggas, make sure that they are putting the effort in. Like, they need to set the plans. If they're not, cut them loose. Don't spend a lot of time on the phone with niggas. And I know it sucks, but it's like you have to set the standard and they have to rise to it.
No. I get that. I get that for sure.
Yeah. So like, and I know it'd be like you be genuinely wanting to do, like, you want to be friends. Y'all want to be cool, but that's the reason why it's difficult to even do that shit where it's like, we just want to be friends first. It's like, yes, but if you're looking at this nigga like you want to fuck him and have a relationship with him, let him lead the friendship. Y'all can be friends, but it's his job to lead. It's his job to connect. It's his job to take care of you. And the subtle little nuanced things that niggas think is annoying is important. Him opening the door, him being, because you want to know if he's considering you at all times. So the opening of the door and making sure that you're on the inside of the sidewalk, all of those things is him knowing how to take care of you. The less niggas show of that type of stuff, the more you know he's going to be inconsiderate when a relationship happens. So if you want somebody to be your best friend and he going to be the one and all this other shit and y'all going to ride off into the sunset with y'all feet in the sand together, make sure you got somebody that's going to consider you as much as you'll consider him.
That comes with growth and development, though.
Right.
You got to understand, like you said, if shit, you got to understand that people or that man, like you said, has to consider you first, and has to fuck me, bro.
Has to fuck me, bro. That's deep.
I hate it, bro.
Donovan just fell asleep. You killed our engineer, yo.
He's
dead now. He's never coming back. Because we was all waiting with bated breath for you to say something deep and profound.
And it was there. It's gone now.
You showed it, yo.
You're right. I don't disagree at all. Like, it's just, I guess it's just really is just frustrating, like just trying to date just in general, just today. I think like I don't have a lot of patience. So it's just like, you set up something, like I'm putting in effort as well. And I'm just like not even seeing like a little bit, you know what I mean? Like it's just annoying,
Also, it comes down to, it's funny because I was watching something on Instagram. I'm all, for whatever reason, my timeline be self-help all day. And I'm watching a video where this guy's breaking down how it's so important how you look at yourself and how you treat yourself. Because if you don't think highly of yourself, then you will allow things that are not meant for you to come to you. Meaning that if you don't think of yourself as not shit, or if you feel like it's acceptable for the worst common denominator to come and be in your life, guess what? That shit'll come. And even though you may think to yourself, I don't really think that, but instead of seeing like the most successful guy and go, that's my husband, not that could be, or I wish I could. Those are three different statements.
No, yeah. I definitely believe in manifesting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But there's a difference between manifesting and there's a difference between I'm going to eat breakfast and I hope I eat breakfast. One day I will have the breakfast of kings versus this is how it needs to be. This is how I expect it to be every time I wake up. My life is, I'm expecting that I'm going to have the best person. So that means I'm not even going to entertain these people here, not because they're not worth it. Technically, they aren't. They're crumbs beneath your feet. These are wasteful, useless individuals. Probably, and I'll be honest with you. As much as I love all of my exes, the more I look back, the more I realize that, them niggas was never good enough to be with me. Not because they're not good people and they're not good for somebody else, but at the end of the day, the bottom line of the situation is that the type of person I am and the type of lifestyle that I live, even on this level, those people would not be able to survive in it. You are such a great person. Why would most of these corny niggas that you be around, I'd be like, them niggas would never, they don't even add up. Them niggas don't even, you should have a nigga on your level and above. No, nothing lower than that. Like,
I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I agree.
My
nigga, like, that's some, get you
that's
a nigga.
Why I don't talk to nobody right now. But
go
like
get you a nigga with a Maserati and a condo downtown that make $300,000-$400,000 a year. See, that's the nigga you're supposed to be married to. Those are the niggas you should be fucking with. So that's when you start realizing that, you go, well, damn, I shouldn't even hang around here because the type of niggas I need to be fucking with, or that need to fuck with me, they would never be around here. All right, now you need to start hanging out in the Ravens Stadium, or you need to start hanging out down the rooftop bars. Like, you smiling, but that's real shit. Because if you want a nigga of a certain level,
I got you.
As soon as a nigga say he catching a bus to your house, you erase the phone number and block that nigga. Like,
I feel like you have this perception of how my dating life really is.
No, you should be some baller shit. Like, nigga, if he tell you he driving a 1994 Ford Taurus, nah. Like, he got to be driving a 2019 or above, nigga.
That's ridiculous.
No, see? Why is that ridiculous, though?
Very highly of myself. I agree. That's like I said, I don't, it's just frustrating, like, especially because I know I have to be more out there in the streets, you know what I mean? So right now, like, kind of, I do online dating. Like I said, it's just
yeah. And it's hard to decipher when you look at a nigga picture. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Like I try to go through a bio and stuff like that, like the conversations that we have and stuff like that. And then we do have deep conversations just to go in some shit like that. Like the guy I was talking about with the skating, that's some new shit. You know what I mean? Like, that happened like I said, that was yesterday.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So like I said, like just because I knew he was traveling and stuff. Right.
What does he drive? Is it 2019, 2020?
I don't fucking know.
But
I know he drives.
That doesn't matter.
It does matter, nigga. It does matter.
You can't judge a person based off what they have or what they provide.
Because let's just say this is not about the item itself. It's not about a Maserati. It's not about the condo down. It's about somebody wants the best for themselves and they're going to put the best around themselves. That's what the point is.
What if right now that is the best that they can do right now?
Then they don't need to be around you.
No, that's not how that works.
Wow. Why is that not okay?
That's not how that works.
Why is that not how it works? Explain to me how
materialistic.
Like, I'm not worried about the material. I'm worried about how a person determines how the person determines how they live their life. Meaning quality. And we don't necessarily have to stick on the Maserati thing or whatever. But the point of the matter is that person holds themselves at a different value level and they want everything around them to be a certain value. Meaning that when they've established they like you, they're going to make sure they're going to give you the best. They're not going to give you second best. Because if they value you that much, it's the same way. If you meet somebody you really fuck with, you're going to show them your best. You're not going to treat them second best, third best. I get
what you're saying. I feel like there's a balance to it, though.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, because sometimes there are people that are a little bit low key. Maybe they have a budget. Maybe they're just financially responsible.
Love that.
You know what I mean? I love that, too.
I love that.
You know what I mean?
I want to hear them speak on that budget. That's the thing. Right.
You know?
I respect that.
Teach me some shit. Maybe that's why they're, because, like, sometimes I spend money on stuff that I like. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't buy my car just because it was like the newest shit. I bought it because of the color. You know what I mean? Like, I was very particular about that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't care about the style. I need this color. I just hear going to lots. Do you have anything with this color?
No, I did my research before.
Oh,
you know
okay.
What I mean? So every lot I went to, I knew what was their orange crossover. Oh shit.
Okay.
I'll try to bleep it out. Whoever's watching now, they got it.
Right. But I was very particular about that. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean that, it was like the newest shit that was out there. So like, I don't feel like, as long as they treat me well. Sometimes like, I may do something like for myself that I might be okay with getting something from like Walmart. You know what I mean? But for you, for my nigga, I'll go to Target. You know what I mean?
Whatever standard you set for yourself is your standard, but it doesn't have to be a materialistic standard.
There we go.
It can be anything. Like I don't agree that it has to be. They have to be in the most flyest clothes. They got to be whatever the case may be, because the person in the most bummiest clothes might be more responsibly well off than the person that's dressed up in the nice clothes, driving the ridiculous car and all that shit. So that like whatever standard you set for yourself should be the standard that you live by.
There you go.
And then you have to stay by that standard and not accept mediocrity. When you accept mediocrity, you accept anything into your life and not just what you need for yourself.
Nigga, you just made a whole statement and then negated it with your last sentence.
How?
You keep saying, yo, you should be all right to let somebody come in, yo, no matter what they are. But what you just said is you should accept mediocrity, and then ended it with you shouldn't accept mediocrity.
No, that's not what I said.
Yo, nigga, having a standard is having a standard. Literally the words, having a standard is not accepting mediocrity. Period. That's it.
I didn't say you had to accept mediocrity.
You literally just said your last sentence before I was you shouldn't accept mediocrity.
And you shouldn't. If that is not your standard, don't accept it. But your standard doesn't have to be.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I definitely agree. You definitely need to take a hard look in the mirror, and this goes back to the conversation of whether you're a 1 or a 10. If you are a hardcore 4 in your life, then find a hardcore 4 to settle down with. And the two of you can make
it. What's going on?
If you're hardcore, if you're ugly ass, broke ass nigga, go get your ugly ass, broke ass chick, and then y'all can come together and make your lives better.
No, because it's not about your visual appearance.
Exactly.
It's if you're confident to go get that 10 as an ugly ass 4, you can have whatever you want to have.
That 10 is not going to want to have you anywhere
near them.
You don't know that.
Oh my God. You Disney. How much Disney insanity have y'all sucked into your brains that y'all really... Tell me how many 10s have you seen with an ugly ass 4? Please.
Yeah.
You've never. All right, show me a picture. Somebody show me a motherfucking picture. You ain't never seen it. I've never seen it in my life.
Cat Williams talked about it.
Oh my God. He's a stand-up comedian.
No.
You trying to tell me all right, you got a name, you got a face and a name. Don't tell me no celebrity shit. You tell me, and they got it. Don't tell me about some chick that made $10 million and she with a 10 and he got $2. That ain't it. I'm saying a nigga with mad bread is gonna pick up a 4 off the streets, dust her off, and wife her? Are you really serious? And don't even try to make this as red pill content. Hey, Cuzzo, go run into the comments. I want to see what the person in the comments said. But all right, yeah, tell me somebody, Pill. Who you telling?
I can't tell you anybody. I'm just saying.
But you just don't know, what people see in people. It may be a personality thing. It can be a security thing. It could be a trust thing. Don't do that.
No. I can respect the trust thing. See, now you slid that in under the wire.
And they don't slid that in under the wire. That's legit.
I'm not going to marry a motherfucker just because I can trust him.
You said something about I've never dated a pretty boy before. I'm not going to go somebody just based physically
on. You didn't get a 4. Huh? You've never dated a 4. You've never dated a 4. Don't act like you've dated. Don't do that. Don't do that. You've never dated.
I'm trying to think who would be I'm trying to think of name somebody that's
Pill's
a 4.
A 4. No, I'm playing. I'm playing. Yeah, no. Pill's a strong 6.5, 7. Me and Pill is in the same. We both 6.
Name me a 4.
Oh, if I do on this camera, we going to hell. We going to hell. No. That nigga will come out of the woods and shoot me in the face.
This is ridiculous.
All right. Who is a 4 that's in our collective circle?
That's not even a.
We can't. I can't say this on camera. I can tell you off camera.
Hey, yo.
I can't tell you on camera.
We don't even have to go there.
Yeah, that's not. Yo, we've had some 4s in our collective, bro.
Yeah, we've
had some 4s in our collective.
Understand it don't have to be like that.
No,
you can have literally
it shouldn't
whatever
be based
you want
off
to
looks.
have. It's based on your confidence level. If you tell yourself that you can't have it, you won't have it. Just like you just said. You literally just said it.
The component of adjusting your mindset is also is realizing that you may not be up to the standard that you should be for yourself. So you would need to make adjustments. So you would physically change yourself mentally and physically to become the specimen that you felt like you were supposed to be.
You can mentally change yourself.
You can always physically.
It has nothing to do with
you can get your fucking ugly ass in the gym, plastic surgery. You can do a million different things to improve your appearance. I'm not talking about you. Don't say I'm not going to do that. That ain't got nothing about you.
I'm just saying, in general, you don't have to do any of that shit. Long as your mental is okay,
bruh,
you can have whatever the hell you want to have, and that's male and female.
That is Disney World bullshit, nigga. It's not reality, yo.
It's your confidence level.
No, I agree. Everybody's confidence level has to be. You could be confident as fuck. All right, okay.
Let me tell you.
Let's have this discussion. Here we go.
All right, I can have it.
So, Pill, a fucking ugly ass chick. You single in the street by yourself. You got 2 kids on the side. You got your job. You living nice now. You got your sunglasses on. Your outfit. You fly, nigga. You fly. Okay. You did all of this work to make yourself fly. And this bummy ass ugly chick, she come with all the confidence in the world, laughing and joking, and you gonna marry her.
Okay.
You gonna marry her?
Well, I wonder if she got everything that I need.
As far as what?
Regardless, if it comes,
she can't dress. She ain't got no clothes. She broke. You know what I mean? But what? She can clean and she can cook. She'll jiggle your balls. It won't be the best, but she'll jiggle your balls because she ain't fucked a lot of niggas because niggas ain't want to touch her with a 10-foot pole. She's a 4, so she's not that sexually experienced. But she's gonna wash dishes and she's gonna follow you around, do whatever you say. You marrying the 4
if that's
because she's confident.
If that's what I need in my life at that moment in time.
All right, what do you need in your life right now? She possesses what you need in your life, but she has all the other stuff is flatline.
Then I'm taking her serious.
No. Are you gonna marry her?
Sure. Why not?
You lying like a motherfucker.
Sure not. Why not?
You know what?
But
you know why? You know why? I can't tell on you like I want to because I'm your man's. You've had every scenario in your life where everything was perfect and you still wasn't happy.
That's because I'm an immature asshole, bro. Like that's just what that is. I'm an immature asshole.
Did you just get out with the bullshit?
I'm an immature asshole. I can be transparent with myself, and I'm gonna tell you that I'm an immature asshole.
So you're not marrying the 4?
Why not?
Because you're an immature asshole.
All right. Well, that I'm just saying, if perfectly things lined up that way, why wouldn't I? If I wasn't an immature asshole, if I wasn't the person that could take that, if I wasn't, if I was mentally ready for that scenario, why not?
But as an immature asshole, would you choose the 4?
As the immature asshole, no.
Thank you.
But that you're
Your Honor, I rest my case
point.
because I'm not trying to speak to you at your most perfected space. I asked you a question based off of the nigga that I know now. 2024. What is this? Where are we at? We at November the 30th, 2024 at 3:42 p.m.
You completely flipped the scenario based on what you wanted to hear.
I did not.
That is exactly what you did. We were talking about.
He was trying to give the right answer.
we were talking. I want the real answer, not just your
about if you walk out of this house right now and you see a 10, you say, I want that. You would go get that, correct?
But I'm damn near 10.
All right, yo. Max, yeah, go on commercial, bro.
You don't piss this man off.
Oh shit! He showed an empty chair. Yo, thanks, Johnny. All right. Let's. I want to do one more round and we can close this out. So, my question for you, Kate.
What's that, man?
All right.
What's that?
Would you accept a 4?
If everything else was right?
And when y'all say everything else, what does everything else mean?
Like I need stability. I need security. I know that there's like a willing to grow as a person. You know what I mean? Like,
so they could be willfully unattractive. And you also got to understand, when you have somebody that's physically in that space, a lot of that has to do with their mentality. Like, a person being unattractive isn't just physical traits. It's how they dress. It's how they put things together. And a lot of how you pick your fashion and how you do things is based off of the way how you feel about yourself. Where you just don't want to dress up. You don't want to get a haircut on a regular basis. You don't want to, you don't want to take those extra steps to take care of yourself in that way. That's because you don't see it. You think less about yourself.
No, that's not the case.
Yes.
I feel like ultimately it can be, if that's such an issue, it can be a conversation. And if it bothers you that bad, then you need to leave out of the relationship. You know what I mean?
You like to fix a bear. I got you.
Nah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But, especially I guess the space I'm in now, I'm not in a rush to get in a relationship or anything like that. So I'm more so starting off just looking for friends. Like, if we build something deeper and like go towards a relationship after that, then that's cool. But like, no, if I'm friends with a 4, but then come to find out like I actually love this man, I'd marry him.
Love that. If he was stoic and educated and great, made a great living, but he just had a modest shack. He was just $200,000 a year, but he was just he just had a little cardboard box. Anyway, moving right along. I don't even know how the hell. How do we get to an hour and 13 minutes? All right, time to wrap this up, Pill. Aww. It is time for you, sir. 10 things, sir. Kick it off.
We said 10 things that you don't bring to Thanksgiving.
All right, kick it off. Number 10, sir.
Oh, I gotta take it off. Oh shit. Damn. All right. Number 10. 10 things you don't bring to Thanksgiving. And this is food and everything. You can do whatever. You know what I mean? We having this conversation the other day, and he said, my homeboy said they're making green bean casserole. I said, pass. I'll never do green bean casserole at Thanksgiving.
Why is that not a Thanksgiving? I feel like green bean casserole is a quintessential Thanksgiving thing to have. I've never had whatever the fuck that is ever in my life.
That's my case.
But it sounds like something that you would have at Thanksgiving.
That's crazy. To be honest, I've always wanted to make green bean casserole. I love green beans.
Okay. I love casserole. So I feel I like green beans too. I feel like it could be cool.
It's green beans and like some of the what's that M word?
It's got bread or something like that.
You put onion crispers on top.
That's so what it's just string beans and onions.
Pretty much. And mushrooms.
Ooh, I like mushrooms.
Yeah, facts, right?
Yeah, that sounds like cool.
I think it's the
so why wouldn't
thing
that work
is because it's like more so you see make it and it don't look as appetizing.
I got
you know what I mean?
I
think that's the thing.
But I feel like because white people came and destroyed indigenous and minorities, we don't want to introduce any kind of Caucasian. 9,
the views of JS1 does not represent Aries Lounge and
facts.
BBC
Let's put that
Live.
At the beginning of this
the views of JS1 does not, and I repeat, does not
at the beginning
does not represent the views of Aries Lounge and VVC Life and its subsidiaries.
Absolutely.
Number 9. Number 9.
Is it coming my way?
Yeah.
My way. What's that? That. When I say go. What's that shit? Fruitcake. I don't think nobody.
Yeah, that's Christmas. That's not.
Well, you said what not to bring, right?
Right. No. You're right. That's I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying, okay. Yeah, that's Christmas. You don't bring the Christmas. Yeah, the fruitcake.
Yeah, fruitcake. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
Don't bring that shit.
Have you ever had fruitcake before?
Nah.
Yeah, it was weird.
I think it's hard, right?
It's no cake. I mean, it's like all right, like jelly. It's got jelly candy kind of stuff in it, and it's a little whatever, but it's weird.
Number 6, number 7. I know.
No. He was at number 10. You're at number 9, and I'm at number 8.
I'm picking my next one.
Okay, got you. So, I'm sorry. I was trying to help
me. Let me help you with your numbers.
I was trying to be helpful. Goddamn it!
Thank you.
Don't be trying to treat me like a 4 in this bitch. So anyway, number 8 is let's see. My number 8 would be what you shouldn't bring to the Turkey Day function. I'm gonna stick with my first thing that we started an argument over, and I'm standing on it with my motherfucking big toes. Is motherfucking tacos. Bring no motherfucking tacos to no motherfucking Turkey Day, nigga. That's my nigga. Now, brisket, burritos or something like that, I'm with it. But
what?
Yeah,
that's hypocritical.
I actually saw a post that said,
I see.
I saw a post that said, let's eliminate turkey and bring brisket to Thanksgiving.
I'm never mad at that.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm never mad at that.
I'm okay with that.
So go ahead and do number 7, Pill.
So number 7, I'm gonna take a turn here. You don't want to take the side chick or the side piece.
Nigga, we talking about dishes.
No, he said whatever.
I said whatever.
He said whatever.
I said food, whatever.
He said food, whatever.
Okay, shit. Oh, in general, shit.
Don't bring the Thanksgiving.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Don't bring.
That's a good answer.
Don't bring the side piece to the family situation, and this family knows your actual girl, because then your actual piece, because those conversations might get a little weird.
I agree.
Have you done that before?
No, never. That's a terrible idea.
I want to add to that, because I don't want to make it his own thing. I don't feel like anything you just fucking that ain't no emotional attachment to, you should not bring to any family function in general. Like, I seen niggas do that. They like, yo, this is some chick I'm fucking. Why are you bringing this chick around? I'm like, yo, you are setting, you are putting things in her head, and you putting things in the family head. That's just way bad. Like
I've seen it happen before too. So.
Yeah,
for sure.
Not a good idea.
Actually, when I was even out, my sister brought a guy through. I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know that nigga. All right, you 6.
Shit, I had one.
Oh.
I wouldn't do like anything that's like I feel like Thanksgiving is kind of like a family like togetherness. I wouldn't bring any kind of like activity that you do on your own, like a book or something like that. Like, wouldn't isolate yourself.
You are a real asshole if you come to the function and be like,
I was like, should I read this book? I was like, let me not.
You good? Yeah.
Cross your legs. It's a good ass book.
No, for sure. I respect that. Don't bring any unless your family's into it. Don't bring any pornographic materials or inappropriate, accoutrement. You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
Why not? What?
Hey, maybe if you're a part of Pill's family, they have the yearly family orgy after Thanksgiving dinner to work off those extra carbs or whatever. But the rest of us,
family togetherness.
Yeah, right. These niggas got a family train. Train.
Oh my god.
Choo-choo.
So, that was number 5. Number 4, Pill.
Hey, so don't go into Thanksgiving with the selfish mindset. Don't bring your own separate dish of something. You know what I mean? Say,
the dish is just for you?
Yeah, this is just me.
Yeah,
this is mine. This is mine. This is mine. Did you bring enough for everybody? No, don't touch this.
That's arrogant as shit.
Don't touch this. This is mine.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. One of my cousins got cursed out at a family function because that nigga brought a 6-pack. And they like, nigga, it's 50 niggas in here. What the fuck you doing with a 6-pack? Nah, I just brought this for me. He was like, oh, hell no. They sent his ass back to the liquor store.
Yeah, as I would.
You better go and fucking get you fucking 20 cases or whatever.
Yeah, I would.
Dog, man, we've cursed out family members for that. Like, come on, bro. Because everybody bringing bottles and stuff. It's like, we bringing for everybody. Why you just going to come with the whole personal? That's crazy. You know what I mean? So, I apologize. Powder. Number 3, ma'am. I went off the reserve. I apologize.
It's okay. No, it's okay. You usually do. Liquor is cool. I wouldn't bring no drugs. I wouldn't bring no cocaine, actually, to Thanksgiving.
So where do you bring it to?
Off air.
It's off air.
It's off air.
To be honest, I wouldn't know. But I don't think Thanksgiving is one of those places, though.
Yeah, that's a lot of speeding up. Yeah. You're supposed to be trying
Grandma's
to relax.
there,
Grandma's there.
Yeah, grandma's
Unless
there.
grandma likes it, then that's different.
Yeah, that is different. Cut a couple lines for grandma.
Yeah, why not?
God damn. Grandma, a tough old bird.
Grandma, time for your bump.
Here come baby.
Why you got all that white powder on your nose, under your nose, huh?
You know what time it was, baby. The food don't come out tasting this good for nothing.
Oh my goodness.
The sprinkles of crack on it.
The extra focus on it.
Oh my God. That's insane. All right. So I got number 3. Something you should never bring to Thanksgiving is greedy ass homeboys.
Pick number 2.
I'm at number 2. I apologize. I apologize.
I thought I was at 3.
Oh, okay, my bad. I apologize.
Okay.
I made a mistake. I apologize. We okay?
Yeah.
Everybody good? Thank you. All right.
Almost 10.
Now, number 2, greedy ass homeboys. Don't bring no niggas around. First of all, if they're not acquainted with the family pre-situation and ain't bringing some shit. Like, if you gonna bring a nigga to come take plates, make sure they bringing something in the door. But in general, just don't do it. Turkey Day is supposed to be about family time. If this was one of your random ass motherfuckers, now, unless they got like one of them sad stories, like their house burned down, the girl broke up with them, and they sleeping in their car. Like, if they got like a tragedy story, then cool. Then we can have a little embrace you because you fucked up moment. But if the nigga got his own shit and he can eat, nigga, go do what I had to do. Go get you some Chinese food and stay your ass at home. Don't be fucking bombarding into somebody's family motherfucking function, you piece of shit. Number 1, Bill.
Number 1. Here's what I would say. I would say, if you do have a house hopping tradition, right? Don't go to the family house first Then invite the family on your explorations to each and every house on the house hopping tradition.
Yeah. So wait a minute, you taking
I never heard that
a crew of niggas with you to come pull up on other people.
You go to the house and say, "Hey, I'm eating here, but I got 4 houses here. If y'all want to go, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that."
And I used to house hop, for holidays and shit like that.
Yeah, I did too.
I never brought nobody.
I did too. The family house is the last house,
dirty.
But you don't bring the whole 50 niggas.
I feel like that's just something. A lot of that is just you shouldn't do that as a person. Like you shouldn't want to be that nigga, that that greedy friend, that side piece. Think highly of yourself.
Facts.
Go to your own family or just chill. But I miss that. Like the last couple Thanksgivings, I chilled by myself. You know what I mean? Like I said, I went to the movies. I had a great Thanksgiving. This year, I spent time with family. You know what I mean? You gotta have a balance. Spend some time with yourself. Spend some time with family. Do what's right for you.
That's right.
Right. I've never house hopped ever in my life.
Yeah,
I always made a choice on what house I was going to. Normally, wherever my parents was going, or and then that would be where I'm at. I'm gonna kick it there, and that's it. Because I'm gonna get drunk, or I'm gonna get a nice buzz. So
you want to be solidified.
Facts.
That makes sense. I feel like even growing up, we went to, my mom's side. And
then go to the other side.
Yeah, stepdad's side and whatnot. And like I said, I got older, went and got in a relationship and shit. Went to my nigga side, Then we went to my side. And then he had a stepdad. So we went to his mom and his dad's. And,
Yeah.
It was a lot of traveling.
I definitely feel you on that. Like, I've always, pretty much all of the decisions, because my parents are kind of seated at the epicenter of the family, we were either co-hosting or hosting a lot of times. So that's the reason why it'd be too much shit going on. They sending me to the store. Yo, you gotta do this. I gotta help clean up. Yo, aunt such and such need help to her car. So it'd be if I was to leave, it would be an issue. So I just got used to just being I'm gonna just be here. So when shit crack, I can just make shit happen.
The crazy thing is we did that for every other event, but for Thanksgiving and Christmas, we always traveled. But growing up, we always had fight parties and cookouts, and that was always me. When I started driving, I would go get shit, but I was the cleaner and shit. So I get that.
Yeah, that's one of the things I look forward to when I got older was just I ain't gotta be that
facts
that little runner cleaner person
was
do everything.
Cinderella growing up.
Facts, that shit suck balls. So if you haven't done so, make sure that you go subscribe to the Patreon. You'll drop us a comment, tell us other things that we might have forget that should not be a part of the Thanksgiving tradition. We check y'all next time. Y'all know how it is. But before we go, we gotta get the shout outs, bro. Can't leave without the shout outs.
You almost forgot.
How ignorant am I? You know what I mean? Pill, why don't you kick it off, sir?
That's that almost 10 coming out. Hey, shout out to them 10s don't gotta remember shit. They just gotta show up. They ain't gotta remember.
Oh, that's
they just
dirty.
Gotta show up and look nice.
You said it.
You dirty. Dirty as a bitch.
Oh, that was smooth. That was good.
You dirty, yo. You're a dirty nigga for that, man.
You said it, motherfucker. You gotta know that I'm gonna recall it. Hey, man, shout out to Kate, shout out to JS1, shout out to Engineer in the Corner, Cuzzo. Hey, shout out to everybody tuned in. Shout out to Mastermind, look like he dropped a comment. Shout out to you, Big Dog, thanks for tuning in. Shout out to any and everybody else that's gonna check this out, man. This is a good show. People tripping and shit, but shout out to them and they're tripping and shit.
Y'all got 2 shout outs. You should be grateful.
And if y'all disagree with anything that was said by such tripping people, please make sure you comment, and make sure you tell them that they're motherfucking tripping.
Direct it that way.
And if I was tripping, please let me know if I was tripping.
Oh, I'm definitely jumping in the comments. I got a few things I'm gonna say in the comments, my fucking self. So stay tuned for the comment section because JS1 will be there.
Hey, man, subscribe to the channel, BBC Life. Subscribe to the Patreon. We appreciate it, man. Don't forget all the new good stuff coming out. I'm out.
Big K.
Here. All right. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to us.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friends. Shout out to my enemies.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Short and sweet, to the point.
Damn, that was deep.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the future me and the future you.
I look said something like that.
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
right.
Actually. I was like, shout out to the past, shout out to the present, shout out to the future.
Yo, shout out to my whole family. Yo, shout out to all of the Patreon members. Shout out to the niggas that's rocking. You know what I mean? Let us know what's good. Yo, shout out to my cousin, bro, for being so consistent and being flexible. You know what I mean? Because we doing this early because, you know, we got shit to do this evening. So I appreciate you, cuz. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, with that being said, I think we're going to do a couple more of these and then, you know, it'll be the end of the year. So, yo, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Oh, this ain't the last one. So we'll see y'all next week.
I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, I didn't think about that ahead of time.
You was like, we got a couple more shows, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know.
A word. So we out.
Almost 10 mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty boy
hit the
swag,
end button, sir. And then I can hit the end button
right here.